Good morning, everyone. Today it's Wednesday, the 9th of July. Yeah. Okay, so what are we looking at today? Obviously, gold versus silver. We have some form of weird buy side, very weird buy side. At the high of the Asia session, it's like super weird, and the reason why I'm saying it's weird is because it's not that well correlated in terms of hours. Like, very weird. I don't even know how to put it, honestly. So you know what? I'm just gonna I am just going to do it something like this. Something like that, because it's weird, okay? The correlation of the hours, it's very weird. So don't mind me, I'm just here eating ice cream. So yeah, what would I like to see today? You know, I have this level here marked because you see this candle here on gold, the 7:30 p.m. yesterday. It created a swing low, okay? However, on gold, the same candle, on silver, the same candle, it created a bearish fair value gap that price seems to be respecting so far currently. And so I am looking at this candle on silver as a bearish breaker. So technically speaking, if I'm right, price should not exceed the high of that candle, or at least it shouldn't close above it if this is indeed a bearish breaker. So yeah. You know, my bias is still bearish for the whole week, honestly. I'm still thinking that price will actually go to those relatively equal lows that it created on the daily chart in here, 30 to 46-ish. Now, a thing that is really making me, I don't know, like, I might be rethinking this. One thing that I don't really like at all is the fact that we had Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so today included, creating lower lows on the daily candles. However, on silver, we created higher lows on the daily candles. And this is one aspect that I'm not happy with. It might actually prevent price from reaching lower. But we will see. The 30-minute chart looking quite bullish for now. Yeah, we'll just have to see what else is gonna happen. Okay, so for now, obviously, I'm not gonna do anything because for now it makes no sense for me. Like the only thing that I can currently see at this point is that we consolidated for this whole day. This is all I can say and all I can see. Just a heavy consolidation, and that's it. And one thing that I would love to see is, you know, rejection from these highs with imbalance, because that would really put us in a very good situation to look for short setups. That would really be awesome. But until that happens, you know, there are these stupid 5 minutes bullish fair value gaps that keep forming here, and yeah, price seems to be respecting these for now. So yeah, for now, I'm not gonna do anything. So yeah, just waiting. Waiting, because waiting is the best thing that you can do when you don't know what else to do. Okay, guys, let's not forget about the poll. Let me just create that right now. Start a poll. What kind of challenge would you like to see here on during the live streams? And option number 1 is trade small account with own funds, or option number 2, trade prop account to first payout. Okay, guys, vote, please. Vote, and please also hit the thumbs up button on the video. Okay, what is going on? Okay, nice. We're getting a rejection. Yes. Exactly what I want to see. Obviously, I would definitely love to see that. Oh, no. No. I didn't miss the move, did I? You know what? And even if I did, that's fine. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here, or if something's going to happen here, because you see on a very small time frame we have these relatively equal lows. Anyway, we'll see. Also, in 32 minutes, the 4-hour candle will close. And it's going to be really interesting to see how exactly it's going to close in relation to this bearish fair value gap over here. So I'm just going to put a mark on that. It's going to be very, very interesting to see that. Yeah. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna, wait for something to happen. And if I have any comments to make, I'll unmute myself. But for now, I'm just gonna put myself on mute because I'm watching something on my TV. So yeah. And if you guys have questions, you can ask them in the chat, and I will definitely answer. Okay, guys, I entered a short trade 32.95.71. 32.95.71. That's where I got filled. No. 32.94.89. 32.94.89. Sorry. 32.94.89. In here. Okay. If I could get a 2 hour with this, that would be just amazing. Setting up my stop loss. It's going out really nicely for now. Hopefully it will continue in the same way. I really don't want to see it rejecting from this BISI that it created here. Let me show you guys. This one on the 5 minutes, the one on the 8:30 candle. I really don't want it to reject from there. Really don't want it to reject from there because that BC was created at a relevant hour. And wow, just look at that. One thing, I was $300+ in profit, and right now it's back at break even. Crazy. So I really want to pay attention to what's going on with this current candle right now. On the 30 minutes and on the 15 minutes. But mostly on the 30 minutes. As long as we're still inside the 4-hour SIBI, I'm happy. And there's how much? 18 minutes until the 4-hour candle closes? 18 minutes. Yeah. I also want to pay attention to yesterday's low on silver because, silver did not take out that low, and gold did take out that low yesterday. Today. And silver did not. So I really don't want that kind of scenario where silver sweeps the low of yesterday and then rejects from there, and then gold is going to reject from whatever BISI it just created here on the 30 minutes, on the 15 minutes, not that visible, actually, no 15-minute BISI, but here on the 5-minute and then on the 30 minutes. So I really wouldn't want that to happen. That's another thing that I don't want to see happening. So yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So for those of you wondering, I entered on the 939 candle, so right here. Oh my god. If you guys don't have an ice cream machine at home, the one from Ninja Creamy, you should really get one, because I'm telling you, I'm eating ice cream and I'm building muscles at the same time, because every day I have one of these ice cream pints, which is about, I think, around 350 mils of ice cream, and it's high protein ice cream, because what I put in it, I put 2 scoops of protein with 350 mils of soy milk or almond milk or whatever milk you have, or even with water, and then that's it. And then you put it to the freezer, and you keep it there for about 24 hours until it's super solid, super frozen. And then you just put it into the Ninja Creamy ice cream machine, ice cream maker, whatever. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing. It's the best thing that you could have. The best thing that you could have, honestly. Look at this thing. Like, what the heck is this even doing? What the heck is this even doing? Quite annoying, to be honest. I think I know what I did wrong in here. It would be really, really stupid to take me out and then move back in my direction. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I should have managed my risk here. So you know what? I'm going to close half of the trade right now. So I've closed half of it. Oh, and it just took me out. Yeah, well, it is what it is. So I am $480 minus for today. And I totally know what I did wrong. Shouldn't have done that. I know exactly what I did wrong. But I realized too late what I did wrong. It was already too late. Sometimes don't wait for a CB for reversal. SMT. Oh yeah, no, we did get a CB, but not on the 5 minutes. Wow, just look at this thing go. But I know exactly what I did wrong. Like, I should have not considered. Yeah, I know exactly what I did wrong. It was really stupid of me, what I did. But it is what it is. I figured it out too late. When it was really going for my stop loss. Like, there was little to no time to do anything about it. But that's okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's going directly to the buy side liquidity above the Asia session high. At least that's what it seems to be doing. Wow, this thing is really flying, guys. I really wasn't expecting. Oh my god, I can't see a thing. Yeah, this is exactly what it did. It swept all that area, that consolidation area. And just look at silver, how it stayed stuck in here. Anyway. No, nothing so far. No, nothing so far, you guys. Only a almost a $500 loss, almost 1%. I'll just let you be with the music, okay? I'm just gonna mute myself.
grass that grows beneath my feet. I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I plucked a flower, violet green, lily of the valley, on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place in my mind. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. Dandelions, rustling leaves, just like in my childhood dreams. You're as delicate as a leaf, you don't know what you mean to me. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon.
Okay, so you guys, someone asked a question in the chat. Yeah, Francis, probably it's going to the buy side liquidity I marked in the beginning at the high of the Asia session. Someone asking what, Ian, Asia highs, what's the thought process? What do you mean? Why do I believe there was buy side liquidity above the high of the Asia session? Or what am I waiting for now that it reached the high of the Asia session? Which one of these two are you referring to, Ian? What am I waiting for? Well, I'm waiting for SIBI. I'm waiting for a SIBI, preferably on the 5 minutes, and then a retest and a rejection of that SIBI. And that would be great. That would be ideal if that would happen. There could also be that situation in which we might get a 1 minute setup, but I will not trust the 1 minute setup because for now this session has been very bullish and I'm not, like I said, I'm not that confident in a 1 minute setup. Not anymore after taking a loss based on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my normal setup to occur because we do have now that, like I said at the beginning of the video, there's also that option in which silver will sweep yesterday's low over here and then it's just going to reject. Then at the same time, gold is just going to make a minor, I don't know, some sort of a retest of the high of the Asia session and then move higher as silver is rejecting from yesterday's low. Bottom line is that they have been extremely out of sync. Like if you check this whole move starting from 8 a.m. and this whole move starting from 8 a.m. on silver, like they are completely out of sync. It doesn't make sense. Like whatever gold is doing right now, it really doesn't make sense. I would really be interested to see and you guys, whoever knows how to read volume profile, if you see any indication that this move is actually this bullish move on gold, it's actually not backed up by a lot of volume, and that despite its crazy move to the upside, it's actually low in volume. I would definitely say that this has been like a major stop hunt or whatever you want to call it, hunt for liquidity and everything. That's what I would say. But yeah, we'll see what it does. Oh my God. Oh my god, I'm running out of battery here on my laptop. Alright, better, much better. Okay, so silver reached yesterday's low. So now it's going to be very interesting to see what this thing will do here. Very interesting to see. Oh. There is also some SMT sell side lower, and we also have the low of, I think this was Monday, right? Monday low, yeah. Monday low, and then also last week open, and then another SMT sell side. There is a lot of liquidity lower for silver, but you see, this is exactly what I would not want to see happening. I don't want it to reject from here, silver, because think about it like this: if silver rejects from here, it means that we might actually see gold continue to push higher. And if that is the case, how am I supposed to take a long trade without price making any sort of pullback, because it just didn't create any sort of pullback? So I would not want to see silver reject from here, because it would mean that gold might have a big chance of continuing to move higher, and there is no way in which to go long without any pullback. So yeah, big dilemma here. Big dilemma. And just to tell you guys what I think that I did wrong with my earlier trade, or with the short that I took. So I entered about I entered a few minutes before not actually a few minutes, I think it was 30, yeah, 9:39. So I entered 9:39, and I think that what I did wrong is the fact that I should have waited until the 1 hour candle and the 4 hour candle will close, because if I would have waited for the 9 a.m. candle to close on the 1 hour and the 6 a.m. candle to close on the 4 hours, then it would have been very clear the fact that the next candle might actually continue to push higher, because you see how the 4 hour candle closed above this SIBI over here, and so strong bullish, and big probability for the next candle to continue to move bullish. And also look at the 9 a.m. candle, how it closed here on the 1 hour, you see, and basically, yeah, I should have waited for that candle to close before making any other decision. But I've entered in a, how should I call it, cumulative factors, like a 1 minute setup with SMT and fair value gap, and 930 momentum, and M30 candle closing bearish right here in the 1 hour and in the 4 hour SIBI, and then breaking the low of that 30-minute candle here. But yeah, that's fine. It's good that I know what I did wrong, not to repeat that next time. Wow, just look at it go. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's very hot. And yeah, exactly what I said, that we might actually see price doing. Silver rejecting from yesterday's low, and then gold probably continuing to move higher. But we'll see, because there is also, you know, and if this is going to happen, then that's going to be a good opportunity to go short. So this is why I would not want to go long, like I said, because even if silver is rejecting from the low of the from yesterday's low, which means that gold could actually continue to push higher, I wouldn't feel confident taking a long, because there is no pullback. Then I would be confident to take a short if silver would rebalance this SIBI. But you know what? No. Forget about silver. No. I still want to see a bearish fair value gap here in the 5 minutes and a retest of that. That would be the best thing that would make me take a trade. And other than that, I just wouldn't go long, because to go long, like, I would need like a deeper pullback, maybe to the 50% of this move. I don't know. And it's just going to take a long time until that's going to happen, and most likely we're going to be out of the trading window, so it just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that's why I would feel a lot more confident to look for short setups with a 5 minute SIBI forming. Or, at least gold rejecting from here after taking Asia session high and whatnot, and just silver, tapping here into that SIBI and rejecting off of it. That could also be an option. For now, I can see that silver, it's retesting 940 low here. Why is that low important? It's because that's when gold started to push heavily to the upside. And as gold was pushing heavily to the upside, silver was doing nothing but just stay there. At the same time, I'm thinking that if gold is breaking 955 high, which also means that it's going to break the high of the 1 hour candle, the 1 hour 9 a.m. candle, then yeah, then it's gonna be so obvious that it's rejecting from the low fee, from yesterday's low. Anyway, we'll see. So yeah, bottom line, I'd love to see gold create a bearish setup. Not just because it's high and because the risk reward ratio would be insane. Not just because of that, but because it would just make sense to look for some sort of this pullback ending. Because if we move on to a bigger time frame, for example, 1 hour, it's more obvious that for now we're bearish, and that this is just a liquidity sweep. At least for now, this is the thing that goes through my mind. This is the thought process that I currently have. But obviously we need like a solid setup happening in order to consider that scenario. And seeing how silver it's rejecting from here, I'm not sure we're gonna get that on this thing. As per market profile, if 1 hour candle will close above 33.10, then it will likely continue till 33.18. Thank you, Simone. If it closes above 33.10, the 1 hour candle, we're still 20 minutes until that happens, so a lot of stuff can happen. Also, open range seems to be bullish too. FOMC's today, so price manipulating for sell. Someone saying someone else. Yeah, FOMC's today, so price manipulating. Yeah, who knows? Anything could happen, whatever. It's weird because I was telling you guys the other day as well, I think on Monday, that on my FX book, there is, in the economic calendar for my FX book, there is no FOMC today. There is no red folder news the whole week. Oh, shit. I see it now. Yeah. My mistake is that I usually look for red folder news at 8:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. I didn't go all the way to 2 p.m. to the bottom of the chart. Yeah, I can see that definitely FOMC minutes. Oh well. The 2 p.m. Yeah, that could be a thing. So this, it just tapped into the inversion that it made yesterday, the inversion at 9:30 Monday, here in the 30 minutes. I've had them marked on my MT4. Okay, back to mute. If you guys have any other questions, pop them on and I'll just answer. All right, guys. So literally nothing else to do right now in this market. So I guess I'm gonna call it a day because it's already 11 a.m. and it's 3 hours until the FOMC minutes, and I highly doubt that there's going to be any relevant move, any relevant, setup forming within the next 3 hours. So I'm just going to call it a day. So I'm ending the day with 1% loss. It is what it is. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and please don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done that already. And don't forget to vote in the poll. What kind of challenge would you like to see here on the channel during the live streams? Either me trading a small account with own funds or trade a prop account and take it to first payout. So this is the third day of this poll. So far, it's a very tight battle between option one, trade small account with own funds, or option two, trade prop account. But even if the score is quite tight between these two options, for now the second option is the one that's actually winning. So yeah, I guess at the end of the week we're gonna find out. So on Friday's live stream, we're gonna find out what the result of this poll is going to be, and starting from next Monday, this is going to be an active challenge here on the channel. So yeah, thank you again for being here. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.